When economists met politicians at the Global Humanitarian Forum, it was intransigence in the face of catastrophe that was underscored.
The real point on this planet is we can't muster more than 0.2 or 0.3 of 1% of our income to help the poorest people in the world. And millions die as a result of that. And that is the sickness of our global society right now. That's a very different matter. Again, it's a matter of getting real. It's not your lifestyle, my lifestyle. That's not the point right now. The point is that 10 million children will die this year of poverty, and we barely lift a finger.
The timing of this forum was critical ahead of the Copenhagen Climate Change Conference and the G8 summit, which would do the groundwork on any carbon emissions cutting deal.
I think we need a fair solution, but a common solution. As I said, a solution in which everybody is engaged, but everybody cannot or should not be engaged in the same manner in the solution. I think there are countries that have more responsibility, others that have responsibility about the past, and therefore they have less to be offering to the solution of the future, which is normal and acceptable.
The EU had to assume more responsibility and act as a catalyst. His opponent, though, felt emerging economies like China shouldn't be let off the hook.
Just on tactics is to say that we'll catalyze by taking on commitments of the rich countries till 2020, and the rest will do voluntary actions until then. Afterwards, China and others will join with binding commitments. This will not work, in my view, from a negotiating point of view. I also don't think it's appropriate from an economic point of view. I believe commitments should be for everybody.
Both the G8 in Copenhagen were in Javier Solana's diary as he left the forum, and he was fixed on his objectives.
Remember that we have commitments already up to 2020 and 2050, that others will rally and we will be able to catalyze a consensus that has to be global. Everybody has to be on board, but at the same time has to be differentiated. Not every country has to contribute in the same manner, in the same way.
The conference delegates heard climate justice should be at the centre of the debate, the rich helping the poor. Kofi Annan stressed new resources had to be found, new technologies harnessed, and it wasn't necessary to wait for Copenhagen.
I think in the medium term we need to really develop effective and fair low-cost carbon trading market, complemented by others. I think my sense here with the discussion was that carbon tax is also something that could be considered, and I hope it is something that will be on the agenda.
Kofi Annan said mind-boggling sums were needed to address the issues, and governments alone couldn't manage. He ended the meeting by launching the Global Alliance for Climate Justice with the backing of 300 participants, pressing for justice to be the basis for any post-Kyoto settlement.